Guys, what is up? Today we're going to be talking about how to create and place boss alts. Guys, this is an extremely easy way to get tons of money. I really wish I would have done this when I first started playing. Do not miss out like I did. Let's assume this is our main. We have 5 more slots to create boss alts. We're going to hit this plus sign and create our first boss alt. Now, it doesn't matter what class you pick or name you pick, whatever. If it's just a boss alt, all that alt does is camp at a specific boss, and you go to that boss as soon as they spawn. You make some money real quick by hitting it once and waiting 10-15 minutes. Literally, that's it. And then you hop on your main. You transfer all the loot that you get from that boss to your main character or the market or whatever you need to do. All these alts need to do is hit the boss once, and that's it. That being said, since you are fighting big bosses, it can be easier to play range classes like Ranger or maybe Archer or things like that. Another tip is the Nouver boss alt could be your Hashashin because they can run faster in the desert. So the first boss alt I highly suggest making would be your Garmoth alt. If you make no other alts, at least make an alt for Garmoth. I'm going to pick Ranger so we can shoot far away and not worry too much about getting hit. We're going to skip the cutscene because we don't got time for that. We got to get grinding. Press W to finish the tutorial. Oh, and T. It'll take you to this guy right here. You just talk to him and press continue. Just talk to him a few times, unlock that tutorial ending, and you're done. Now you can officially auto-pass since you finished the tutorial, which is just right-clicking on anywhere on the map. You're going to get to level 7 so you can access all the UI and chat options. Oh man, this brings back memories. These foxes better watch the f*** out. Watch out, I don't even know who they're messing with. It takes a couple minutes to hit level 7 and access that chat box and the rest of the UI settings. So now we are officially level 7 and we have Autopath available. So now we're going to hit M and open up the map. As you can see, this is a brand new account, so everything is grayed out. I wanted you guys to see like this because if you're just starting out, I highly suggest doing this as soon as possible because you will bank. We're going to zoom out and you're going to see Garmoth right here is this dragon that's straight south of where you're at. We're going to zoom in there and we're just going to right click directly on that star. As you can see, it auto-path for us, so now we're just going to escape and press T. Alright guys, we made it, so we are officially at Garmoth, and now we have a Garmoth alt. It was literally that easy. We are right underneath this little area right here. This is what the Garmoth area looks like. It's this wide open space here. I would suggest putting your alts a little off to the side, just so that you don't spawn in and get immediately killed. As soon as the boss comes here, and I'll show you guys, all you got to do is just literally run up to him, shoot him a couple times, as much as you want, and then go and hide, and you can wait 10 minutes or so, however long that particular boss is. Real quick, if you do die from Garmoth, all you got to do is hit resurrect at the closest safe zone option, and then you'll spawn right here. It's literally right in front of Garmoth. Garmoth is right over there in that flat area. Speaking of dying on boss alts, don't waste your tears on resurrecting with your boss alts because after all, they're just boss alts. You don't need to worry about losing experience on them. Alright, so there's a notification for Garmoth right here. So now we are at our Garmoth alt. So we're gonna head down here and we're gonna go kill the amazing Garmoth. Alright, so we got a couple attacks in, super easy. I'm just gonna come up here. Alright, so Garmoth is gone. Let's go get that loot, baby. Guess what we got. Alright, so we didn't get the heart today, but that's okay. We got some gold bars, some seals, and some stones. As you saw, all we did was just sit in the corner. Now that we have that, we can move back over to the side and save this alt for next time. Wow, it looks like 5 different of my guildies all got the Caphras Stone bundle. So now that we have our Garmoth alt set up, we're going to go ahead and get the next boss alt, and we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to get to level 7, and then we're going to get to the next boss alt. Super easy. So now we're going to hit M and then zoom out a little bit, and this time we're going to go to the southeast just a little bit to this guy right here called Kzarka. Now this one's a little bit different. If you right click it, it's going to take you to the south of it if you haven't been there before. So what you want to do is actually in this slightly darker area up here, you're going to right click there, and then I'll show you how to get to Kzarka from there. So we're just going to press T and head straight there again. Alright guys, we made it to the north part of Kzarka. So what we're going to do now is if we look around us, we're going to see that there's a temple right over here to the southeast a little bit. We're going to head over here, go into the only option. If you look around here, like they all kind of look the same, but they all have dead ends. We're going to go into the only option we have here, which is the southeast one, and then go in here. We're going to take every left that we can take. So we're going to take the first left here. If you are level 7, make sure you don't get hit by these guys. These guys will all one-hit you. But we're going to keep taking the left, every left we can. Now we are in the room here in Kzarka. This is where Kzarka spawns. So we're going to head straight here into this corner and immediately press escape and go into character selection. So we're just going to hit Kzarka a couple times, super easy. Then we're just going to run over here. We're just going to hide over here, and then we're just going to wait for the boss to die. Let's say hypothetically you do die. You're going to go to resurrect at the closest safe zone. And we're going to be spawning right here by the node manager. When you resurrect at the closest safe zone, you're extremely close to wherever you just died. So we're going to head down here, and we're just going to head straight back in there. But ideally, you probably want to put at least a little bit of gear on them just so they can take a hit or two. As you can see, people are headed out, so the boss has died. We died right before it, but we did hit it. And as you can see, as we approach over here, there is some awesome loot right here. I don't have any pets house, but I'm going to pick it up. Now we got some awesome loot. Look at this. We got gold bars, black stones, an aura, which can add up to another sealed weapon box. We got hunter seals and a bunch of crystals. The next boss alt we're going to create is Karanda. I'm going to make another ranger, of course. I like rangers, alright? Give me a break. So we're on our new alt. We're going to accept the quest and complete the tutorial real quick just so we can unlock that Autopath ability. Super easy to do. And then we're going to get to level 7 real quick. There we go. Now we can press M and then we're going to head to Karanda. So this one isn't too far. We're going to zoom out just a little bit and we're going to head to the northwest. As you can see, Karanda is right here. It's this white bird boss lady and we're going to hit that star right there. We're going to hit escape and do the same thing. Hit T and let's go. Make sure to hold down the shift button if you want to get there even faster. Now while you're running there, I highly suggest making sure you look up cute pictures of calves. I will be providing a link down below. Look at that. Here we are. We made it to Karanda Ridge. This is where the boss Karanda spawns. Again, this is where we are at right now. Pretty much right underneath the star right here. So here we are. Here is Karanda. Now we're going to fight her. Awesome. So we got her a few times. Now in case you do die at Karanda, we're going to go to the resurrect at the closest safe zone. This is where you'll spawn just a little bit down from the mountain. Remember that left rule. Always take a left. We're going to take a left up here, go around here, and just walk up this mountain up here. There we go. Now we are done with Karanda and we can get back on our main. Let's see what we got here. We did get a belongings of an adventure. Heck yeah. Alright, wish me some good luck, guys. Oh, okay, so it's not the best thing in the world, but hey, that's an extra 30 mil. Along with the other stuff that we just got for literally less than 5 minutes. And we got 2 more characters that we can make 4 boss alts at the moment. So now we're doing the exact same thing that we already did, and we're going to do it once more after this. Now the next one we're going to do is Vell. For that one, we actually can't get there yet, but we can get to a spot where a lot of people will be able to take you there. So this is, again, where we started the game. This is where we're grinding right now. We're going to head just a little northeast. It's just right up here. So we're just going to do the same thing and head straight there. Now this boss is different than the other ones. It's in the middle of the ocean, so you're going to want to get a ride. If your guild does Vell trips, that's awesome. I would definitely suggest going with them to Vell the next time you have the opportunity to do so. So here we are. We are now at Velia. What we're going to want to do now is we're going to go to the north part of Velia, and as you can see, there is a ton of docks over here where boats can land. 99% of the time, you're going to be hitching a ride out of Velia from here to go to Vell. Hit enter. Make sure it's on server chat by clicking on this button and then hitting server or Alt-2. Go into the gear settings for one of your chat boxes and make sure server group is turned on. Hit looking for Vell Plat and then the name of the server you're on. Right now we're on Medaya 4, as you can see up here. So I would just type looking for Vell Plat Med 4. Guys, here's a quick example. Here you can see a billion people talking about Vell. They're just looking for the Vell Plat. So I just put here that I'm on Vell 3 and I'm just looking for an invite. While I wait for a response, I'm actually just going to head to my Vell alt. Alright, so here we go. We got an invite to the Plat. Now instead of a party, we're going to do a platoon. As you can see, this is what a platoon looks like instead of a party. All you need to know is as long as one person in the platoon hits Vell with either a matchlock or one of the cannons on the boat, like one of these, then everyone in the platoon gets the loot. So most of the time, most people just sit on the boat and just chill out. Alright guys, so here we go. Let's head to Vell. So this is where Vell will spawn. Now we are in this random platoon with a bunch of other random people. You aren't the only one that does this, I promise. And there it is. There's Vell spawning right now. I don't even know where my platoon is right now. But it's okay. This is what a lot of people do to save time. I'm coming around the corner over here. This is where the main boats are. It's really not too hard to navigate around here. So just go counterclockwise. You'll find all the boats over here. Remember, you only need to be in the platoon to get loot here. And there's Vell right there. Wow. So I just added Vell. I'm just going to resurrect at closest safe zone. We just spawned right here. When it's enraged, you do want to make sure you dive down by pressing Q. This will make sure you avoid the ultimate that Vell does that kills everyone at once. As you can see now, it looks like Vell is falling back down to the ocean. That means we got the loot, so now I'm just going to thank my random platoon. Thank you guys so much. We can check the loot by going to our black spirit safe. Here it is right here. So now I'm just going to leave the party. So now I'm back on my main character. We can just go to the black spirit safe and bam, there it is. I'm going to receive all this stuff and then here we go. Let's see if we get the heart. Not this time. That's okay. So I just created the last boss halt that we're going to need. And then we're going to do the exact same thing and just talk to this guy and unlock that Autopath. Slaughtering these foxes all day, baby. Slaughtering these foxes all freaking day. Told you foxes, you don't know who you're messing with today. These poor foxes, all these rangers just keep randomly coming and slaughtering their families. You ever think maybe we're the bad guys? I mean, really, these foxes are just doing their own thing, living life. They're not hurting anybody. They're literally just right here doing their own thing, hanging out with their family, and bam! Better watch out, dagger in your face! Look how badass that is. And then with the arrows, bam, 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 bam. Bam, baby! So now we are level 7. So this is where we started again. We're gonna zoom out a bit and then go to the southwest directly, and we're gonna see this guy right here. He's to the north of this bird right here, and to the west of this tribal thing looking over here. We're going to click on the star right here for Mirmok Destroyer Offin. And then we're going to press T and head there. Now, while we are headed there, we're actually going to look at cute pictures of calves because, oh my god, look at that calf. Look, oh my god, oh my, it's eating its finger. So precious. Oh my god, that one has a stripe. Look at this one. It's a chubby one with a stripe. Oh my god, this one has a hat. More of them with hats. Calves with hats. I didn't even know that was a thing. Cute calves with hats. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Yes, so much win right there. That's it. I am buying a calf and I am putting a hat on my calf. All right, so it took us right here. We are in this foresty path right here by this fork. We're gonna head down this way just a little bit and then curve back up into the area where we need to get to. So we're gonna go down here. There's some stairs up here. It's not too hard to find. We're gonna head up here and bam, this is where Offin will spawn. All right, here's Offin. He's actually my favorite boss in the game. He looks so cool. I'm gonna put some links down below on the specifics of each boss if you really want to learn everything about them. For now, we're just gonna follow the mob and just attack what they attack. If you die at Offin, you're going to hit resurrect at the closest safe zone. You're going to spawn right here at the node management hollow owl. Isn't it so cute? And then we're going to head down here and the boss is literally right down there. So Offin is very close to dying. We're about to see if we can get some loot. And we just, did we get a box? Oh my god. This is actually the first time I've got the box. So I'm going to right click it and then we're going to open that bad boy up and we're going to get a 118 mil Krieg Alright, so there's 2 more world bosses that I do suggest getting. If you've been following the video up to this point, you will need character slots for those. Ultimately, because it's so fast to get loot from these bosses, you definitely want to get them eventually. Now you can't pay for one for $6 at the moment. Sometimes they do go on sale. Or you can just save your loyalty points. You get 100 of these loyalty points just for logging in each day. And if you go here and then you scroll down here, you'll see that you can actually accrue enough loyalty points to get a free character slot expansion coupon. It does take 50 days, but that is worth it. And let's be honest, if you're playing an MMORPG correctly, 50 days is literally nothing. Whenever you do unlock the 2 character slots, you're going to be able to unlock the last 2 boss alts that I would suggest getting. I'm going to show you where those are right now. So here's where we started at the game. Here's Velia. This is at the very north of the map. If we head to the east, just a little bit past Nouver, we're going to cross into the desert realm. The first one is Kutum, which is north up here. As you can see, it says Ancient Kutum. And then the other one is Nouver. If you zoom out a little bit and then head south and then go to the east, you'll see Nouver right here. You can't right-click or autopath directly to Kutum, but you can technically right-click here. You do have to go through a little tunnel. He is underground as well, so make sure you go there. You'll come up here and then just come right here, and you'll have to go in this tunnel right here. When you go into the tunnel, you're going to do the same thing as you did with Kzarka, and just to keep it easy, just always take a left. When you die for Kutum, you're going to resurrect at the closest safe zone. That's going to take you right here in this corner. Just head up here and again take a left. You're going to come out into this big pit, and then there he is. Oh yeah, I got a box! So for Nouver, you can't actually autopath in the desert past this point. But you can autopath directly up to Sandgrain Bazaar. Again, Sandgrain Bazaar, if I zoom out a little bit, is just to the east of Nouver, just further more to the east of Vell. If you see here, Nouver is right here. So this is the closest point that we can autopath to. So to find Nouver, basically you just open up the map and face your direction towards. Make sure Nouver is at the very top of the screen here. When you press map again, it's going to stay open for just a second right there, and we can head towards that direction. Remember, all we got to do is hit it once, hide for a bit, get the awesome loot, and then get back to business. So unlike the other bosses, when you do die from Nouver, instead of hitting resurrect at the closest safe zone, this is the boss where you're going to hit resurrect at the closest town. You want to make sure you can get to Sandgrain Bazaar. This is where you're going to respawn. As you can see, we are at Sandgrain Bazaar, which is right here on the map. Nouver is to the east over here. One more time for clarity, here is Nouver. We're facing this direction, which is the southeast, and I'm going to press map and we'll be able to see it for just a second. So there it is right there. So we know now we need to head this way. So we're just going to press T and auto run all the way there. If for any reason you do get lost in the desert, you can always use a traveler's map to teleport to the nearest town near you. Definitely not hard to do. It's very easy. You'll see other players like this guy right here headed towards the same direction. So I got a hit. I'm going to go ahead and just back off. Alright, so Nouver should be dying any second now. Let's go see if we can get that loot. Damn, so we didn't get the box today with the weapon, but we did get some awesome crystals, some loot, some gold bars, even some 20 mil. Another tip I have is to customize the portraits to get there easier. Now I have a quick and detailed guide on how to do this down below, but for now, basically we go into documents and then go into Black Desert. Go into face texture and you're going to download a program called GIMP, and then you're going to open the character portrait that you want to change. Once you open it with GIMP, we're going to just paste an image that we want. I'm gonna add some text to real quick. We're just gonna save that file by hitting the overwrite button. Now we have this file in here with the other portraits. Log out and log back in, and then if you hit disconnect, bam, now we can see exactly which boss alt corresponds with which boss. Again, check out the link down below on how to do this. It really helps out a lot. Alright guys, that's everything for today. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. Really appreciate you guys. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Don't forget to subscribe. Go hang out with me on Twitch, and definitely go make your boss alts right now. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, grind harder, baby. Let's go.